Guys, we're back again. We're here with my good friend, my man, Thomas Bolton.
Hey, Brad. Thanks for having me back.
Glad you're here. I've been missing you. I haven't been able to stumble through some cocktails in a bit, so you're here to help my continued progression as the home bartender, just trying to get by and impress people with simple cocktail skills. Today, he is going to teach us to make a Sazerac, the official cocktail of New Orleans since 2008?
Since 2008,
Although,
yeah.
I would bet it goes way further back than that, I would imagine.
I think the earliest mention for the Sazerac cocktail was 1838.
It's a minute or two.
Yeah, it's been a while, but it was made in New Orleans, has been served in New Orleans for forever. And if you're ever in New Orleans, on Bourbon Street, go to Bourbon O. It's like the only fresh bar on Bourbon Street. Go see Cheryl Charming, and she will make you one of the best Sazeracs you will ever have.
Almost as good as this,
I said one of.
but pretty good at that.
This is the best. If you guys follow the rules and what we do today, you can make excellent Sazerac cocktails at home. So what we're going to do first is we're going to chill our rocks glass. All right, so get some ice and just throw it in there. This cocktail is served up like a Manhattan, but unlike a Manhattan, instead of being served in a cocktail glass or a coupe, this is served in a rocks glass. The next thing you're going to do is use a type of bitters. I'm sure you're familiar with Angostura bitters. Peychaud's is another type of bitters. This was actually invented in New Orleans.
This is one of the originals, correct?
Yes. So you're going to do 3 dashes of Peychaud's.
Okay,
There you go.
3 dashes.
3 dashes.
It's a little bit extra there, but we'll see how it turns out.
Oh, it'll turn out great. Next up, you're going to use, I use Maker's Mark cast strength. Now, a Sazerac is like a distant cousin to an old fashioned. I love cast strength whiskey in all my old fashions. I like cast strength whiskey in my Sazeracs. The Sazerac is not meant to be like a nice, easy sipper. This cocktail's got some legs to it, and it'll run. So using cast strength is the way to go. So you're going to go 2 parts Maker's Mark cast strength. So fill this one up to the top.
Okay.
There you go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the glass that we just chilled down with the ice. We're going to dump the ice out. You're going to take the absinthe that you see right here. I know that you guys come in the liquor store, you're like, what do I do with absinthe? This is what you do with absinthe. One of the many things you can do with absinthe. Just going to put a little bit in the bottom.
Oh, free pour.
Just a little bit in the bottom.
Try to contain myself.
That's perfect. Then what you're going to do is you're going to turn it to the side, and you're basically going to wash the glass with it. So that means you're getting the absinthe all around the inside of the glass. So if you ever see, like in any cocktail bars, people have like a perfume sprayers or something like that.
Uh-huh.
That's essentially, there's absinthe in there's Angostura, maybe a Verna, different Amaros, and that's what they're doing. Is it's an easy way to wash as opposed to roll. Now you're actually going to take this, you're going to dump it out. So the chill glass will sit right there. Now we start to dilute the actual drink. We'll add your ice. My bad. And then we do have one more step. That Glencairn in front of you that looks like whiskey is not. That's actually a raw sugar simple syrup.
I'm glad I didn't take a drink.
I kind of wish you had.
It's probably okay, I bet.
And you're going to do a half part of that. So when it comes to the little side, just halfway up. Now I made this syrup 1-to-1 parts, so equal parts sugar and water. Some people like to go 2-to-1 sugar and water. If you go that route to make the thicker syrup, then I'd probably use a 1/4 part as opposed to a half part. All right, now you take your spoon. Have you been practicing your stirring?
Yes.
Okay, good. That was part of the homework. All right, and now just give it a stir. And so you know when we're stirring, we're diluting and we're chilling.
Oh, there we go.
Now this is essentially sugar and alcohol. That's what's in this cocktail. So you want to stir it quite a bit to chill that down and to get the proper dilution you want to make it well balanced.
Look at the viscosity on the side of the...
Oh yeah.
Oh,
All right, I think you're good. From there, you'll get your strainer and you'll pour it into your chilled glass. And that's the color you're looking for. Remember, this is up.
I'm going to go up and down just like you. There we go. It's critical.
That's a
right?
pro. Look at that. Zoom in on that. All right, now this is the most dangerous part of any cocktail is the
boy.
garnish.
Hand wounds.
And this is the most dangerous tool in the bar. I think I've said that before. So in order to do this, you want to keep your fingers away from the blade. You're just going to get a swath of lemon.
A lemon swath.
Yeah. All right.
God, you're so good at it.
Well, if you mess it up, I did do a little extra on the side, just in
thanks.
case. But that's not
Love your
saying
faith.
I think you're
I
going
love your faith
to.
in me. It's great. Okay. I'm going to. I've gotten a little bit better at
There you
this.
go. There you go. Slow and steady wins the race. Breathe a little bit easier now. Okay, so what you're going to do here, so you have the pith side facing you, or the white side. You're going to squeeze it over the cocktail. Then I want you to rub it around the rim.
I mean, you look like a sun lamp or something. We're going up here. We can go directly over it.
I like to go to the side. You can go straight down, but if you go to the side, it goes gently across, hits the side of the glass here, and kind of falls.
Okay.
And then also, I circle the bottom of my glass with it. That's a bartender's trick. Have I told you this before?
No.
Why I do that? Okay, so you circle the bottom of the glass because
you
when
use
someone,
the outside, right? Or you still use the inside?
I use basically this part of the peel.
Around the bottom.
Around the bottom too. So the reason I do that, especially when I was bartending, was the first thing when you slide this drink to someone, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to pick it up, they're going to smell it, right? They're going to taste it. Go ahead, give it a taste once you throw it in there. All right, then they're going to put the drink down. Now, when you're sitting at a bar, you're talking to people, there's normally food or something there, and even a lot of times people just in general, their hands go to their face. And so you smell the lemon from where you grab the glass, which reminds you, hey, I need a drink.
Hey, I should take a drink of my
Take
drink.
another sip. So then you drink a little bit faster, which means you order a drink a little faster, which means I get to make more money in the tips.
I like it.
So when you're bartending at home, if you're charging your friends, it's a great technique. If not, it's a good story to tell.
It's only $1 per cocktail at my house.
Wow.
But only if I can pull this trick off.
It's the best bar in town. Cheers.
Cheers. You were talking about it being like an old-fashioned, and I like it because it's not quite as much of that bitters as you would get out of it or pull out of an old-fashioned. It's a little
And then just that little
sweeter.
absinthe rinse.
Yep.
You get the sugar from the absinthe as well as simple, but then you get that little bit of anise that you don't get in an old-fashioned or anything like that comes through. And it all is just from rinsing the glass.
It's nice and cold. This is good.
Good.
Well, there you have it, folks. The greatest Sazerac made of all time, right here with my man Thomas Bolton from Maker's Mark. Thanks.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Thanks, guys.